So we're going to go over the business page, make sure it's set up correctly, and then I'm going to walk you through from beginning to end how I set up a virtual party. I'm 100% virtual. I do 5 to 7 parties a week right now, which is my comfort zone. You know, any more than that, I just feel like can't be, get the relationships I want with my hosts and guests and things like that. Any less, I'll kind of get bored. You know, it's just my comfort zone. So let me share my screen. Take you guys down. And if you guys have any questions, we'll do questions at the end. And if you're taking notes and I'm too fast, you can always, I guess, watch the recording. Okay. So here we go. Let's go to Facebook first. And I'm going to go to my home page. And to create a page, you would just come over here on the left where it says Pages underneath Explore. Click on Pages. And you can, there's a green button over here on the right, you would hit Create. And it will walk you through what kind of page you're going to make, and be sure and select Business. So I know you can double check if you already have yours created by going into your settings right here. It's up here underneath the blue bar. And I go to templates and tabs, I believe. Yes, and right here, this is the most important part about your page, that it's set up as business, okay? Because then you're gonna have your group show up, and then you're gonna have, you know, on the page, once it's set up, you'll have a shopping link that you can do. Sorry, my internet's a little slow. So you can edit your shop button to go straight to your website. So you can test the button, you can get sales, you can edit your button. It can be something other than shop now. Contact you, learn more about your business, shop with you, things like that. And I know some people that make this, if they're having one party that week, they make it their party link. So that's super cool. But anyway, to create your parties, Facebook and staff want you to go to Groups under your page. So over here on the left is Groups. And you can see my parties up here. And here's Create Group. So we'll get to just a second. I'm going to start from the very beginning now. Over here on Consultants Corner. When you log in, you will see a plus sign up at the top. To create a party, you just hit Create a Party. Of course, we're all virtual right now. And let's just select tomorrow. And I usually go, like my parties are from Friday to Friday on post. Can you mute everyone, please? Thank you. And then I give the host a couple days to do her order and everything, so I'll submit on Sunday. Can you guys hear me?
There we go. I had to unmute you, sorry.
Okay. I was like, am I muted now? Okay. So I go 10 days out on my parties, just so they don't expire, and the host has time to redeem her rewards. And I'm just gonna, for the sake of time, select my name. And down here, I like to put like Toni's online Pampered Chef party. And when I'm training a new consultant, you know, individually, I'll have them share their screen and they're doing this part. So, and then I'll record it for them. So if you guys ever have a teammate, you can always do Zoom, share and record it. That way they can refer back to it. It's super cool. So I always like to put Chef Toni, make it fun, is who it's hosted by. And then they autofill the party page, but you can definitely personalize it. And then we'll come back to this event link in a minute. And then I hit Create Party. And now over on the left, you have all the fields that you have made by creating the party. Over on the right is your mobile view. So expand links, and I'm going to click share on this party page link, and I'm going to copy it. And I have, if I can get down my Word doc, this little screen is going to drive me nuts. Okay. I have what I call my handy dandy host coaching Bible, but it also is my party setup stuff. And I've just slowly built this over the past 2 years, and I use it every single day. I copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. So, and I do share this, so if anyone wants it, you can have it. So 2 weeks before the party, you know, this is what I do. I start getting the host ready. And I'll kind of go over all this in a minute. Let's get the party created, and then we'll go over the packet and all that. Find party setup. Here it is. Okay, so that link I copied, I'm going to paste it right here. And I'm going to change the name. And then I'll just leave the dates. I don't care about the dates right now, but I'll change the dates in a party. So I copied this whole thing, shrink it down, and I'm going to go back to Facebook. And we're going to create our party group now. And I'm going to call it the same as I did on the paper check. What is that? Consultant's Corner. Toni's online okay, and I leave it private but visible. And we hit create. And first thing I do is I've made this as a page, and so now I'm going to click over here where it says interacting as. I'm going to click on that and join the group as me. Okay. And once that kicks in, I got to go back to me as my page, and then I'll make me an admin here in a minute. But first I'm going to upload my photo, and let me go to my April. And I got a cute little cover photo here. I can't see there it is. So we're going to open that one. And it says click here to shop. So when I save this, I'm going to click on this. And under the description here, I'm going to edit it. And I'm going to paste everything that was on the Word document and save it. So when they click, there will be a link right there. Nice and open and right there. And then I'm going to click more, edit group settings, and in the description, paste the exact same thing. This is going in 3 places, so which is pretty helpful for people to find the shopping link. And add apps. I would add Scent Share. It takes like a full minute or 2 for me to load, so that's where I add Scent Share right there. And then I like to have fun. I choose the color to match. That first one will always match your picture that you upload as your cover photo. You can even customize the address of the party. So I could say, it's going to be facebook.com groups, and then you can say T. Patterson 416 and customize the address. That way it's easy to remember. And then I just go down to the bottom, hit save. And then up at the top, I'm going to hit more one more time, and I'm going to pin it to shortcuts, which I might be full on.
Toni, question real quick.
Yes,
When you When you go back to that real quick, when you do that, I was taking notes, but where does that go? You said you changed the, I never did that before. You changed the web address.
Yes, it's under when you go to.
No, I know where it is, but where is that? Up on the top here? Where is that for? What do you use that for?
It's the internet app web address.
Group.
Oh, okay.
So you can actually share the group address, web address.
Okay, thank you. I'm learning new stuff.
There you go. That's what it's all about, girlfriend. Okay, so I click more again and I pinned it to shortcuts so it shows up over here on the left, and on my phone it's easy to find under my shortcuts. So I do that with all my parties. They're over here on the left. And next thing I will go to, let's see, members. I'm going to make me an admin. So I'll be down here at the bottom, make admin, send invite, and then I'm going to change over to myself. And up at the top, it says accept. So now, the reason I made myself an admin is because I use ScentShare, and for this party to show up in ScentShare, you have to make yourself an admin, if that makes sense. Next thing.
One more time. I missed the admin part. My computer froze up.
You're fine. You just go to members. Go to members and then click on you and make yourself an admin.
Okay.
And then you'll switch over to yourself and accept. And then we'll be on the discussion page. And I'm gonna paste that wording one more time. It auto-generates a picture for you, or you can add, one of the shop here things. Let me do this one. That way it's big and bright and they can see it. And I'm going to post it. And there it is. So in the upper right hand corner are 3 dots of this post. I click on that. I'm going to mark it as an announcement. So they will be able to find it in announcements. And I'm also clicking on the 3 dots again. And I'm going to pin it to the top so it stays at the top of the party feed. Easy to find. They don't have to go searching for it. And even though I put it in 3 different places, you'll still get people that say, I can't find the link. So I just copy the link and I put it wherever they ask, for the link. So next, I think that's it on here. I'm going to highlight the, what is that? The internet bar. It says Facebook groups and a bunch of numbers. I'm going to, well, hang on. Let me refresh that. That should say T. Patterson, right? Or maybe I didn't save it. Let me click down and then click back up. There it is. Okay. So there's my internet bar. I'm going to copy this. And I'm going back to Consultant's Corner, and I'm going to click Edit. And right here, Event Link, you're going to paste it. And you're going to save it. And let's see, it show up there. I'm going to refresh and show you what it looks like. On the mobile view, you've got Shop Now, and there should be Facebook event page right here. They can click on that to join the party. So if someone shares this invite from this mobile view, they can also join the event page from there. Okay. So now I am done with Facebook, and at this point I invite my hosts. So I'm just going to invite Carolyn, other Carolyn, not Jay. There you are. So I'm going to invite her to the party, and she's going to get an invite So I'm going to go down to my little Word doc. And right now, I am using, do I have it pulled up still? A little COVID thing that just says, you know, our online party kicks off this Friday. And first, I want to thank you for hosting. I know that things might be more crazy than normal due to all the uncertainty. My hope is that your party will be a welcome distraction for people for ways to connect with each other without leaving their home. And I know as we partner together, it will be fun for your guests to play the games, possibly win a prize. And I'm excited to offer mealtime solutions and recipes and everything else. And then I say, okay, girl, I just invited you to your party. Click join, notification on Facebook, and then invite your friends. And then I say, it's easiest to do on your phone. You'll see an invite button at the top of the feed. And the best advice I can give, don't prejudge your friends and family. Invite everyone. Just take your time and do it in stages like 25 or so Facebook doesn't get mad at you. Because we all know what happened last year. So you'll be surprised to see who might be interested in or is a huge fan of Pampered Chef. Our goal is at least 40 to 60 people, so invite 3 times that. So my average parties have about 50 to 70 people in it. So that's a good number. Okay, and then I just blurb on about the incentives I do. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back to Facebook and I'm going to message Miss Carolyn, and I just paste in there, and then she'll get that and she'll start adding her friends. So that part is all done. Now I can go over 2 different ways you can do auto posting. One is Facebook schedule, super easy. Let's say, let me pull up my team page. No, let me go to Evernote. Hang on. We just paid for faster internet. I think everyone being home is definitely slowing down internet. Okay. Yes. Man, it's taking a while. There we go. Okay. So let's click on March. And here it is. Let's say you want to post your first post in there as for Facebook Scheduler. You can save photos to your computer or however you do it, or you can simply, whatever document you're using, you can copy the image and you can go over here and you can paste it, and it's going to load as a picture. Okay, and then you'll go back over here, and I'm just going to select the wording, and I'm going to go back over, paste that, and Facebook Scheduler, super easy, right here next to post, you're going to schedule the post. So you can, let's see, our party's starting tomorrow, 9:38, let's say a.m. And it's going to be scheduled. And you can check your posts right here where it says scheduled post. So you'll click see post, and there it is. And if you need to edit it, 3 dots over on the right, you can post now, you can reschedule, or you can edit your post any way you want, or you can delete it. Okay, so they'll all show up right here and super easy to do. It's free. Awesome. And now I will show you SendShare. I would not be doing this without SendShare or Facebook Scheduler, let me tell you that. So over here on the left, the fourth icon down is your post library. And I'm gonna go up here to my saved and my April. I have an April 2020 that I share with my team, but then I changed the wording and some of the pictures and everything because you're supposed to be unique. So, you know, I do that and make my own folder, which everyone should be recommended to do. And let's just schedule tomorrow. So I'm going to click on the boxes over on the right. And over on the right says batch post. Shows I have 5 posts. We're going to select tomorrow, 9:42 a.m. And I'm going to do every 2 hours, apply interval. And now I've got 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5. Perfect. So I usually, you know, once my product posts start, which is Sunday, I do 4 posts a day because I have like 12 posts, but I do 3 of them 1 minute apart at each post. So you only get 1 notification, okay? So now I didn't add SendShare, so I'm just gonna do my sample one that I always do my testing in, and this is baloney. You know what baloney means? It means Billy and Toni, my husband. So, and I'm gonna schedule batch. And that day is taken care of. It's gonna post on its own. And so you can check your work down in your pending folder. Click on Facebook, Facebook pages, your business page, your linked groups, and there's baloney, and there's those. You can check your times and your dates. Make sure you're not posting 5 a.m. or 3 a.m., things like that.
How many days do you run it?
I run it from Friday to Friday.
Post every day?
Yes, I have about 10 to 12 posts a day. I have 1 game a day, and then I have like a booking or a recruiting post, and then the rest are all product. But all those product posts, you know, have a question to keep it interactive. Like, what's your favorite cookie? You know, or the ice cream maker, I say, you know, what's your favorite ice cream? Or, you know, what type of cookware do you use? You know, is it, you know, cast iron, non-stick, stainless, things like that. Have them take the quiz, and I start discussing all the cookware. So starts good conversations when you ask questions, because you definitely want participation and engagement, right? So any questions? I know I went kind of fast, I'm sorry. Anybody?
Can you schedule more than one day's worth of posts on the Facebook scheduler as well?
Yes. It will only show you 22 posts at a time, but you can schedule the entire week if you want, but it'll just show you the 22 upcoming posts.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have one more question.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh geez, I just forgot it. Old age. Oh my gosh. Go ahead, somebody else ask. I'll think of it. Hold on.
Let's see what's in the chat.
Aaron.
Hair
I
template.
know, I can't think of it now. Oh, I know. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
You said when you post like 12 a day, you said they only get one notification if you do them 1 minute apart, and like 3 in 1 minute apart. So they're not getting a ding, ding, ding for all 3. How does that? They are, or they're not?
They're only getting 1 notification. So I think maybe 5 minutes is the, if you were to post 5 minutes later, they would get another date.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
1 minute apart.
Kimberly is asking if there's going to be a recording for this. Yes, Kimberly, it is recorded. So I will be sharing the recording on our team page, and I will also be sharing the documents.
Awesome. Oh, let me go over the what to say doc that I do. It's my host coaching Bible if we have a little bit of time. Let me share my screen again. Okay. So what I do 2 weeks before the party, I message my hosts and I let them know their party's coming up, and then I'm gonna send them a packet. And if they haven't already, to register an account and make their wish list. And then I'll send them whatever host offer that their month is in, okay? And then next, I build the packet and ship it out. And I've got it down to a science for $2.65. Amazon has the awesome 9x13 poly mailers for 100 for like 10 bucks. And I just have 2 large catalogs, 3 minis, 3 order forms, the virtual party planner, which I'll show you. It's old, but I like it because it's more detailed. And then the guest and host special, opportunity brochure. If there's a recruiting special, I'll put that in there, and then some business cards. Okay. And then on the back page of my paperwork that I send them, this is the incentives I do. Now, I didn't do this much incentives in the beginning because I wanted to make money. So I did early bird and I did the most tickets when I first started. But now I'm talking about guests, I'm sorry. And for host, I just did 1 gift as a thank you. But now I do, if they get 3 early bird orders, they get a gift from me. And that gets their party qualified before the party even starts, most of the time. So if they get 3 parties booked, they get a gift from me. When their party qualifies, they get a gift, which is where their rewards begin. And then if they join my team, I'm going to throw in something else. And then the gifts I give depends on the size of the party. So I don't have any predetermined gifts, and I look at their wish list, things they didn't get, and I'll add from their wish list. And then here is the party planner that used to be on the old Pampered Chef website. I saved it, and I just filled in some gaps with things I like to put on there when their party's starting and ending. And then of course I have my challenges there as well. And then just showing how to be a good host, and then that chart. Okay, and then host coaching and asking or offering the opportunity go hand in hand. It's all about building a relationship, and it just becomes part of your conversation. So I just say, okay, your packet's in the mail, and then I give her an opportunity to make this party her own party where she can make the money. So sometimes they'll say, oh yeah, let's do that. And sometimes they'll be like, let me think about it, or not at this time. So I'll be like, okay, great, let's proceed the party. And then Monday before the party starts, I'll be like, hey girl, did you get your packet? If so, do you have a few minutes to talk in the next day or so I can go over some things with you? And then on the phone call, I thank them for hosting. I go over the host dashboard link that I'm going to send them, which I usually do on Thursday, and then go over the specials, the opportunity, and their biggest job is just to be present. And then outside orders, explain how they can send me pictures and things like that. And then tell them about their challenges, just go over that worksheet with them. And then ask number 2, I ask them again, what are their thoughts on this party being theirs, and how would this business bless their family? And I just pause until they say something. and I will go with whatever they answer. So if no phone call, some people don't like phone calls, so this is the message I send instead. Okay, and then there's the party setup we did. 2 days before the party, this is what I send them to start inviting. And then there's an optional way to do it through Messenger. You would paste the Facebook group here. And I used to do this, but recently I've had a few hosts say it takes them to the Facebook login page versus their party. So I switched back to going to the invite button. Thursday, the day before the post start, is when I remind her about early bird orders again. Remind her that she's the most important part of the party, and give her her dashboard. Friday, she has people in her party, and I will give them a fun post, and I'll tell her to keep adding more. So just a fun interactive post for her to post. Saturday, same thing. It's pretty chill. I like to have my weekends, so you know, I keep it low key. I check in maybe once on Saturday. I mean, this is the only post I pretty much have to follow up on. So, and then Sunday is when my posts start, and early bird and all that. So that's when we should have everyone in the party. So I post this notification and tag everyone in the party, and they get 25 tickets if they, you know, comment with a screenshot that they have changed their settings to all posts. And then Monday, I give them updates. Here's a script I use if they don't have any sales, or if they have sales. And I send them their chart and their special. And if they have no sales, you know, I send them a little encouragement and this message. So I tell them that we're working up, you know, towards 200 is our first goal, so that she can start getting her rewards. And then Tuesday's my booking day. I'll ask the host for 4 to 6 bookings, or 4 to 6 friends, and that I will message them. And here's my message that I've used for 2 years, and I get 8 to 10 bookings every week. So Wednesday, I post update, and I really start to dig in and get to know them, push the opportunity a little more, and also let them know at this point about their kit credit if they have it. If a kit credit is when their party hits 300, they have a $25 kit credit. And if it reaches 400, they have a $50 one they can use. So when you submit the party, they can go back in, sign up, and that kit credit will be at checkout. And then here's a good example. I say, wow, you have a huge following of friends and family, and you, my friend, are practically doing my job with your amazing posts and comments. You could totally do this. What are your thoughts, concerns? And then just reply. And then here's another fun post they can do that day. Thursday, I send them their shopping link to text and message out, and then post on their personal wall. And this works, guys. It really works. If they do it, you know it, because they start getting orders. And I did this tonight, and my one host, she was like, you're good. You got this. So Friday is the last day of post, and I just tell the host, hey girl, the posts are going to end today, but I'm going to give you Saturday to collect some more orders. Sunday you can submit yours, and then Sunday night we will get this party submitted, and you'll update her on her party level. Saturday, if she's not qualified, I will post party extended, tag everyone, put the party link, and tell them exactly how much she needs, and her friends will chip in and help her. They always want to help their friends, right? And then Sunday, I just go through detailed how to redeem their rewards, and ask number 5, one last chance. And then I just do my follow-up. I have my thank yous 2 days after, 2 weeks after, and 2 months after. So that's all I got there. I got rebooking messages, and I have a recruiting conversation down here below, and Carolyn has this document so she can share it with you because it's a lifesaver to me. I love it. So my throat's getting dry. All right, Carolyn, Christy, do you guys have anything you want to add?
The only thing I would add is coach your hosts to follow up with everyone. A lot of my team members are originally cooking show consultants, and it takes more coaching for virtual parties than it does with cooking shows, because we're relying on our hosts to do all the following up to gather those orders. But if you coach your hosts to follow up, they will. One of my favorite things to do, I'm running block parties, so I have several hosts in each group. And I post on the last day of the party, hostess Karen is $100 away from her goal. Hostess Toni is $48 away from her goal. And hostess Deborah is $112 away from her goal. Who's going to help them? Tagging each of the hosts. And then I ask the hosts to tag each of their friends in those posts. And every single time, every one of them blows away their goal.
Awesome. And that's where you earn your paycheck, is host coaching. Tongue-tied. Miss Christy, do you have anything? You're so good.
Yes, my parties started exploding when I started putting all of my hosts in one group chat together and host coaching them together. It kind of creates a friendly competition between them. And right now I've got one party almost 2,000, another one at about 1,300. And so the other two hosts in this host coaching is asking to join their parties just so they can see what they've been doing. And so they are actually copying some of the stuff that they're doing in their own parties besides what I'm doing. And they are taking it over to their parties. And so one of them has already increased by almost $500 by doing that. So that is what has really helped me a lot, is host coaching everyone together. That way I don't have to keep going to 4 different hosts. You know, it's all right there. Every time they reach a new level or book a party, I celebrate them in that host coaching group chat. And then they end up, you know, celebrating each other and, you know, giving virtual high fives and all that. So it's really brought us all a lot closer together during my parties.
Awesome. That's good. Good information. Is anyone else having some good success right now? You know, I am blown away that this epidemic is making business better, honestly. There's so many people in these parties, and they just need something fun to do right now. And where are they most right now? In their kitchens, cooking their own dinner, right? So, I mean, people are loving having these kind of parties right now.
I think the biggest thing for me right now, besides the fact that I'm new to virtuals and I'm amazed at how incredible they are, is the number of emails and messages that I've gotten from hosts and guests thanking me for giving them a distraction for a few days, thanking me for giving them recipe ideas for when they're home with their families. I never get the thank yous like this in regular times with cooking shows. This is a whole other thing. We are making such a difference for so many people, and we're able to touch people all over the country now.
Isn't that amazing?
It really, I don't have words sufficient to say how incredible it feels to be able to help so many people through a really tough time.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to add that you as a consultant should be in that party just as much as that host. You know, you can do live videos, but make sure you're commenting on everyone's comments, you know, right? Because this is a relationship business, and you got to have a servant heart, because you're serving the people at these parties. So if you do that, you're going to do great. So,
and for all the ones that just signed up, I know everything is a little confusing right now, and we have thrown so much at you, from adding you to team pages and this training and everything else, just breathe. Take it one step at a time. We are all here to help you. And, you know, the best thing to do is ask questions. Don't ever feel like you're bothering us by asking questions. I still ask questions. Tony's always, you know, having to answer something for me. And
I still
so
have,
just,
Carolyn still
yeah,
has,
just ask. Just ask those questions and we will definitely help you.
yeah.
And
Send me a message. I'll help.
don't feel embarrassed or ashamed if you need to be shown the same thing over and over. Toni had to sit with me over and over. I think it was 3 full cycles of teaching me how to use SynShare. And I was teaching one of our team members this afternoon, and then, or maybe it was yesterday. And then today she's like, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm stuck here. No, don't be sorry. It takes time. We have to do it over and over, and then you'll get it. And that's what we're here for. We're here to help you. We want to help you. If we didn't want to help people, we wouldn't be in this business. So don't hesitate to schedule a coaching call with your upline, to reach out to me, to your director. We'll help you. That's what we're here for. It's our honor. It's our pleasure. It's what we're here to do. So please, any of you who don't have coaching calls scheduled, schedule one. I got all the time in the world now. I'm on quarantine.
All right. Well, it is right at the clock. Perfect timing, huh?
Toni, thank you for taking your evening to help us all with this. You are appreciated so much more than you know. You are the epitome of the servant heart, and I appreciate you, and I love you, and I'm so glad that you're my sister.
Oh, thank you, Miss Carolyn. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful evening. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.